In this video, I'll show and discuss the ferry ride to and the history of Suomenlinna Island in Helsinki, local crafts and food in Market Square in Helsinki, the 19th century old market hall, the use of reindeer in Finland. So please stay tuned to my video. Please remember to post a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you can always get my latest travel videos. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Helsinki, Finland. Our next stop is Suomenlinna Island. I'm going to try to get there using a ferry. There's a few other people lined up, so hopefully I'm in the right area. Made it onto the boat, and I just wanted to show you a little bit of the harbor front. This is the main area of Helsinki. There's the Russian cathedral. Over there is Helsinki Cathedral. You can see the cross in the distance. And this is basically the main part of town. And again, one thing that you should note is Finland is not a Scandinavian country, it's a Baltic nation. The difference is that Scandinavian countries all have monarchs. The Baltic countries don't. As my ship sails away to Suomenlinna Island, you can get a really nice view of the city of Helsinki. And that's what it's pronounced, Helsinki. The landscape of Finland looks remarkably like the terrain in rural areas of North America along the northeastern seaboard, or in the states like Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan in the USA, and in Ontario or Quebec in Canada. It's interesting, the vegetation, birch trees, the rocks, Cambrian rocks, it's so similar. As you can see Helsinki in the distance, you see that it doesn't have much of a large skyline. There's a few condo buildings over there that seem like about 30 stories tall, but that's about it. And in the center of that is the Helsinki Cathedral right beside that big Ferris wheel. This is the skyline of the capital of Finland. I'm surprised. Ride to Suomenlinna Island takes about the same amount of time as a boat ride to the Toronto Islands from the harbor front in Toronto, Canada. What is interesting is the history is completely different. Suomenlinna Island was the original settlement by the Swedes. They built a fort here to defend against the Russians. So they built this fort and they staffed it, and because they staffed it and they had soldiers and they had support staff, the city of Helsinki grew. So that's all the purpose of this island was. And before this island, before the fort was built, there was nothing here. So this is kind of like a little city that they have. This was the original defense point built by the Swedes to defend against the Russians. So as you can see, I wasn't kidding. This is a military fort. It's currently a military fort. I didn't realize that, so I can't go past this point. They have swans in Finland. And there's my boat ride back to the mainland. So this is the view of Suomenlinna Island as I'm sailing away from it. You can see the little rocky outcroppings. Quite a pretty scene. I found this interesting. There's an outdoor swimming pool in this kind of weather. Look at them. There's people in bathing suits going in. It's very Finnish. When you get off the ship, you see this market, and part of the market is selling those reindeer hot dogs, but the rest of it is selling local handicrafts. Little things that are Finnish, like real furs. I think those are wolf pelts. They definitely are wolf pelts. Quite interesting. It's all local, and local handicrafts from Finland. Suomi, Finland. Suomi is the name of Finland. We call it Finland. Just in case the reindeer hot dog isn't to your liking, you can also get deer sausage, salmon soup. Here they're selling Suomi chanterelle mushrooms. Different kinds of mushrooms, root vegetables, and fruits. from Finland. Of course, in Tallinn, you get these for free at the airport. But it's interesting to see all the different fruits and vegetables that are grown here as local. And these are lingonberries, which are small acidic berries similar to cranberries, and usually made into a jam or sauce. They are very popular in Sweden, Norway, and Finland, often accompanying popular dishes like Swedish meatballs and reindeer or elk steaks. The lingonberry plants are very hardy, tolerating temperatures below -40, that's in Fahrenheit or Celsius. During the winter, the plant keeps its leaves and the berries sweeten. They are known as partridge berries or foxberries in Atlantic Canada. There's blueberries, and I guess these must be cranberries. Very interesting. Right beside the port, where I got off the ship, is the Vanha Kapaheli, which is the old market. I'm gonna go in here and see what they have. Pretty neat place. It's warm inside. You can get good Finnish food, mostly fish, and some pastries. Prices seem way more reasonable than they were in Stockholm. So not only do they sell reindeer meat, they sell reindeer furs. That's what this is, reindeer fur. As you can see, I wasn't kidding. Reindeerhides.com. This may be the last item on the tour that I was supposed to videotape, and this is the memorial. This is a monument to commemorate the visit to Helsinki in 1833 of Empress Alexandra, the consort of Tsar Nicholas II of Russia. And that is the two-headed Russian eagle at the top. That's the symbol of the Russian Empire. Yeah, that's pre-Soviet Russia. Anyway, so the main port was over there. I walked down this area, which is called the Esplanade, which is this nice boulevard with a center pathway in the middle. Beautiful flowers. Now keep in mind, the latitude here is of Whitehorse, Yukon. You would not see flowers like this in Whitehorse at this time of the year. It's September 26th. Look at these beautiful flowers. And they've got this great statue. This is a statue of 19th century Finnish poet Johan Ludvig Runeberg, the national poet of Finland. Joining Runeberg on the statue is the maiden, the national personification of Finland, seen here as a girl wearing a bearskin. The flowers look pretty spectacular, and I thought I would bring this to your attention. I've pretty much shown you all the tall buildings and office buildings. There's no skyscrapers here in the downtown core for business. This is the train station with the clock tower. And it seems to be the tallest building in downtown. Next to the train station is the concert hall, Helsinki Concert Hall. Over there is the Helsinki Casino. I'm not kidding you. You can see it, Casino Helsinki, right there. And this is the concert hall. Probably one of the prettiest buildings here. And of course, that's the train station, which is really surprising. All of the architecturally spectacular buildings happen to be right near the train station. So I hope you liked my video of Helsinki today, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe, post a like, and hit the notification bell for future videos.